We are taking an expedition through the land of knowing things without knowing how you know them. And the only thing that you need to pack is curiosity. So take a deep breath in and out. And I want you to imagine that you're standing at the edge of a hedge maze. Not a spooky one. This one smells like bergamot and starlight. And it shimmers just slightly. And just inside the gate, there's a sign that says, "Look for the whimsy. That's where the knowing lives." So step through that gate. And with every step, you feel lighter, looser, and more open to delightful nonsense. So let's count you in. 10, noticing the path underneath your feet. 9, you pass a snail reading a book. He nods very politely. 8, a breeze carries the scent of ideas. 7, your shoulders drop forward. 6, you see a floating umbrella drift by, no rain in sight. 5, your breath matching the rhythm of your steps. 4, you hear a small bell ring somewhere in the distance. 3, see yourself smile without knowing why. 2, you watch your third eye blink open, surprised and curious. And 1, you arrive. And as you arrive, you find yourself at the base of a crooked little tower. It's striped and slightly tilted, with a brass sign above the door that says, "Museum of Almost Remembered Things." You begin to explore. Room by room, you find that your intuition has left you clues. For example, a mirror that only shows you when you're telling the truth. There is a drawer labeled "Hunches That I Should Have Followed." A collection of jars full of sparkling gut feelings. And a gallery of portraits with shifting eyes that wink when you're onto something. And each room offers a game. You're not being tested. You're being invited. Invited to play. Invited to trust. Invited to remember what you already know. And at one point, a fox wearing spectacles leans in and whispers to you, "You know, intuition is just a memory of the future." So let yourself roam. And as you roam, you come across room 1. You find yourself in a gallery of gut feelings. You walk into the sunlit room, filled with floating picture frames. But the images shift depending on how close you stand to them. A swirling blue becomes a laughing child. A crackling red becomes a winding path. Some are warm, others hum. So what is your task in this room? Choose 3 images, but don't think. Let your gut pick them. And as you hover near one frame, a little card appears. So see yourself standing there through the first image of the 3 images that you chose. See the image in front of you. And that little card that appears says, "This is how your body says yes." Now move to another, which gives off a strange chill. This is how your body says no. And the third feels neutral, but safe. Sometimes not now simply means not yet. And you begin to remember. Your body knows. It speaks in whispers, tugs, and tingles. So take that information and tuck it away as we move on to room 2. Room 2. The Archive of Accidental Truths. This room is round, with spiraling bookshelves that seem to rearrange themselves as you walk. A typewriter clacks on its own in the corner. A mobile of letters float around your head, slowly forming words. And every once in a while, a glowing sentence drifts by. You find a cabinet of riddles, each labeled. The first one is labeled something you already knew but didn't believe. The second cabinet is labeled a hunch that proved right. And the third cabinet is labeled a whisper that turned out to be a warning. Choose one of these cabinets and open it. What do you find inside? Perhaps a scene from your life plays out like a memory. Or maybe a word arrives so clearly that you aren't sure if you thought it or heard it. Isn't it amazing how the mind is magic when it's allowed to wander? Let your thoughts simply float. Let them speak without meaning making. And now let's move on to room 3. Room 3, the observatory of unspoken dreams. You climb a staircase lit with tiny stars, and at the top there is a domed observatory filled with instruments, telescopes, cloud catchers, wish maps, whisper jars. This room feels like the inside of a bedtime story, and a plush chair awaits, while a cup of something warm floats towards you. You're invited to gaze into the sky, except it isn't space up there. It's a canvas of your inner world, and shapes begin to form. A symbol, an animal, a landscape. What is it that you see? And this time, your guide is a rather dusty moth, and he offers you this riddle. The dream that you dare to imagine is the one that's been waiting for you to remember it. But you are told that it's not what you think it means. And that's for you to discover later when it reappears in a waking moment. But for now, tuck it in your pocket. Now let's play a game. You will be shown 3 items, and your task is to feel which one is meant for you. Not with your mind, with your gut. Item 1 is a crescent moon resting on a velvet pillow. Item 2 is a hummingbird with its beak deep in a glowing flower. And item 3 is a closed book tied with a purple silk ribbon. Which one is calling to you? There's no wrong answer. And tuck that information into your mind as well as we move forward. Your intuition is always with you. It's not a gift reserved for others. You possess intuition. And sometimes it speaks softly, other times it yells until it gets our attention. And the more you listen, the clearer it becomes. The more you play with it, the more it plays back. Eventually, you find your way back to the exit through a door made of patchwork and pine, and your pockets are full of odd remembrances. You step outside, and the stars have rearranged themselves just for you. You won't remember all of it now. You won't know exactly why, but your body will remember. So let's bring you gently back. 1, wiggle your fingers and toes. Check if you brought anything unusual back with you, or if you have a hitchhiker. Any moths on your shoulders? 2, take a deep breath and smell the last of the magic. 3, begin to stretch like a cat who just solved a riddle. Smile, if only because you've just been on a very strange but wonderful adventure. And 5, eyes open. Welcome back. Let your intuition keep whispering strange, beautiful clues. And above all, keep playing.